A girl should be three things: who, what, and where she wants. Mary 2021.
Hey there, Lex Babes. Welcome back to my channel. I've been seeing a lot of these videos going out talking about being that girl, and I've watched a few of them. But what I noticed was that it seemed like most of those videos were geared towards like a routine. So like a that girl morning routine. It seemed very one size fits all, if that makes sense. And a lot of it had to do with more external and physical things. So I thought we'll take a deeper approach to becoming that girl, shall we? Let's jump into the video. I want to talk about how to become the woman of your dreams, AKA that girl. I feel like that girl is the girl that you've always aspired to be, right? She's the girl that you've dreamed of. She's the girl that you put on a pedestal. She's the girl that fetus you wanted to be, but didn't really know how to be. Does that make sense? The first thing is understanding that a dream doesn't have to be a fairy tale, right? It's all about knowing yourself. So maybe that girl doesn't mean expensive clothes and jewelry and cars and houses and having the dream vacation, dream everything, right? Maybe it doesn't have to be what is painted to us as luxury per se. Maybe that girl is just like you being super cash. Maybe you're a book bae, right? Maybe all you want to do is just sit at home with your nerdy glasses and read books, watch anime, whatever. Like, that's okay. As long as you know yourself and you've already established that that's what makes you happy and then you're not jeopardizing for someone else, that is a way to become that girl. All right, another thing is understanding and practicing loving boundaries, right? So there's a lot of talk going around the internet about boundaries and why we need them, how to set them, etc., etc. This video is not going to be about that. All I really want to emphasize is that you can set boundaries in love, right? You don't have to do it in a hateful way. Part of becoming that girl is understanding that you can be kind, but firm at the same time, right? Be very, very clear about the things that you will and will not tolerate and communicate that, whether verbally or non-verbally, in a kind but firm manner. That girl does not let people run her over. That girl doesn't just accept whatever life gives her. That girl is not going to be anybody's option. That girl understands that she doesn't have to be rude to get her point across. Okay, next one. Stop seeing other women as competition. Start looking at them as what you could have been or what you could be. Let me explain. So if you look at them as what you could have been, it allows you to empathize and have more compassion, right? If you realize that if one small thing would have changed in your life, the tiniest decision would have changed, you could have ended up where they were, then you don't feel like, oh my God, I'm better than her. Like, why is her life the way that it is, right? But also, if it's someone that you look up to, then you're like, oh man, she could do it, so I could be that as well. Does that make sense? So then you don't think that you're better than anyone, but you also don't necessarily put yourself down and think anyone is better than you, right? You find an equilibrium and you're just like, listen, I'm that girl, right? Being that girl is about fixing another woman's crown without announcing it to the world. Do it in private and be content knowing that you paid it forward. Okay, the next way to be that girl is not to revolve your life around the male gaze. What do I mean by that? It's very simple, really. Stop thinking or worrying or concerning yourself with how a man is going to respond to you. If you're the friend in the group when you guys go out and you literally like are spending your entire time, instead of having fun with your girls, you're literally looking around to see if anyone is noticing you. And if you don't get the attention, you have a bad night, you go home feeling like you're ugly, you got a lot of work to do, babe. You're currently this girl and we gotta get you to be that girl, because that is not cute, right? So that's one part of it. The other part is that you shouldn't dress or conduct yourself or make life decisions based on how you think that you're going to be seen by the male gender. Understand that men are gonna look anyway. Rapists are gonna rape anyway. Flirty boys are gonna flirt anyway. The ones that just like to gawk at you are gonna gawk anyway, right? So dress up, wear what you wanna wear, do what you wanna do, say what you wanna say. That girl understands that at the end of the day, she's living her best life, right? Keyword on her. best life. But the moment she starts trying to like blend herself, you know, to be like basic and regular, all of that girlness is like minimized. Like, no, be your own woman. They're gonna look anyway, give them a show, right? And only concern yourself with how you feel. Do not care about what someone is thinking, doing, feeling. Not your problem. Trust me when I say your tribe sees you. They see you, they see who you are already. You don't have to do the most. That girl does not have to do the most. Okay, next thing, go after the things that set your heart on fire and stop thinking about what it is that you fear. Being that girl is not about being fearless, right? You're going to have fears, but you're gonna do those things anyway, right? If you stop thinking about what you fear, you're going to be able to conquer a lot more and achieve a lot more of your goals. Because guess what? What you focus on expands. If your goal is to get into Juilliard and you just want to become the bombest musician, go for it. You want to dance? Do that. You want to be a rapper? Do that. You want to DJ? Do that. You want to be a fashion designer? Whatever it is. Go after the things that set your heart on fire. That is how you are going to elevate yourself as that girl. Not by thinking about all the ways that you're not going to win. Not by thinking about all your friends that have tried it and it didn't work out for them. You are not them. You are that girl. All right, next thing, say no and shut up. And on that note, I will not explain that point because that's the point. Last but not least, this one's gonna sound a little cliche and simplistic, but take care of your mind, body, and soul. And I mean that on every single level. The way you treat yourself is how the universe treats you. Right? So be kind to yourself. Take yourself on dates. Take yourself to the spa. Take yourself on vacation. Be patient with yourself, right? If you're watching this video and you've been in love before, think about what you are willing to do for this person, right? Take all of that energy, take all of those desires that you had to please this other human being, and then turn it towards yourself. Just imagine if you're able to give yourself that same amount of like patience and tender loving and understanding and all of those things, support, encouragement. Do those things for you and you'll see how your life will elevate. I promise you, I'm saying this out of experience. You don't become that girl by waiting around for people to treat you well. You become that girl by starting from within. It all starts with you. And this is not something that takes forever, babes. Like, becoming that girl can happen in a matter of 21 days. Like, no lie. I'm currently working on a course right now. I cannot wait to launch it. And that's one of the things I'm going to discuss. You really don't need an entire lifetime. You just need to make a decision that you don't want to be this girl anymore, right? And everything else around you has no choice but to follow suit. I'm telling you because I've done it over and over and over again. That's all I'm gonna say, ladies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've been on voice rest the last 2 weeks, so it's been really tough putting out content. Nevertheless, I'm so happy to be doing this at the pace that feels good to me, and I hope it feels good for you as well. If you have any topics that you want me to cover, comment those down below. Other than that, thank you for joining me on yet another video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.